What up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message. This video is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If the message does resonate with you guys, you know what to do. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, you can use the description box down below. You guys, I'm having a special today by request, so if you guys want to tune in, go ahead and do that. Once I get to a certain max, I'm going to cut the number off, and I will let you guys know when that time comes, okay? Anywho, about that, someone was calling me. Let's go ahead and jump into the message for today, you guys. Right off the top, Virgo, I'm getting that somebody here refused to give you to make time for you, or they could have refused to give you the time of day, or they just refused you, period. Okay, the number 528 could be significant, or the number 28, the number 5. Okay, let's see. They refused you, period. Okay, now somebody could have even took it as far as bragging here to somebody, Virgo. I feel like the right person for you, but the wrong person for them, okay? Or vice versa here. It could be the wrong person. I'm getting a couple of different scenarios. This could be a situation where, you know, somebody here is like, you know, somebody could be bad-mouthing someone or talking down about somebody. Oh, yeah, I'm cheating on my wife and she's complaining and da-da-da-da-da and all this shit. She just wants me to buy her flowers and she doesn't care what I do. I don't have to come home. Or this is somebody like saying, or someone who could be saying something like, yeah, this artist, they, you know, been over here making music for 10, 12 years and they shit, let me let you listen to this whack ass shit. Somebody like, oh, that shit dope as fuck, you know? Or a situation where somebody is telling somebody like, yeah, man, shawty, they easy, you know, they gonna let you fuck on the first night. Or, you know, shawty, you know, they be calling and texting, you know, talking about she want love and she want to be in a marriage and settle down and shit. Or, you know, somebody calling like, ooh, yeah, girl, so-and-so got a big dick, he easy, he gonna give you money, he a trick. Or, you know, did you hear about so-and-so? I just feel like it's just a bunch of whatever this is, but talking to the right fucking ears. Sorry, I had to go through all of those scenarios because they just kept coming back up for you guys. Okay, Virgo? So take it how it fits. It can go either way here. But I feel like somebody is definitely bragging or saying something here, and somebody else is like taking notes here, or somebody else is like, you know, they about to jump in for the opportunity here. I'm hearing jump in for the kill, okay? This could also be a parent talking about their child or something here. You talking about your children here. Be careful about that. Okay, it says, why did you get fired this time? Okay, so somebody definitely could have gotten fired here. This is a repetitive conversation, a repetitive cycle here, Virgo. So what's going on with this energy here? Okay, so we have at the bottom here, you make me feel like everything I do is wrong. Okay, I'm trying my best to please you. So clearly somebody is having a whole time holding down a job, holding down a relationship, holding down the fort, whatever, Virgo, okay? So I feel like this is definitely causing some type of problem or causing some type of separation here, causing something. Let's see what the cards have to say about this, okay? This reading may be all over the place. Take what's for you, leave what's not. These are general messages here. It says, I will wait for a sign for you. So somebody's still trying to wait. Somebody still wants to, you know, they still focused on you, Virgo. You still focused on this person, even though it's a repetitive cycle, even though you might look at them like they not holding down no job, or they keep going through the same things, or they make you feel like, you know, you wrong or you doing too much. It's like somebody still is holding on to somebody or waiting for a sign from somebody here, okay? Now, this could also be the conversation that somebody is telling somebody, yeah, this person can't hold down no job, repetitive conversations. They make me feel like everything I do is wrong. I feel like somebody could see this, or you know this, or this is this person, they seeing something or knowing something, and I'm hearing second-handedly or something here, okay? So this could be what this person is complaining about, but somebody else like, shit, I would hop up on the opportunity. I'm trying to get this. this, they looking for a sign from you. So Virgo, we talked about this yesterday. Okay, you could have this situation going on and with one person, and then you have this other energy that's trying to come in or trying to get to know you. But on a deeper level here, this is going back. I keep getting that conversation or that bragging. Somebody is bragging here, and I feel like one man's trash, another man's treasure. This is what somebody is seeing here. So somebody here trying to wait for their opportunity or wait for a sign to come in here. Okay, yeah, because they're attracted to you, Virgo. They want you. Okay, Bentley, Bentley, Bentley. I know you can hear me in there. I ain't gonna tell you again. You understand?
Huh?
I ain't gonna tell you again. You understand?
What?
You know what?
Stop being loud.
Stop being loud. And if I hear you say one more thing negative on that damn game, I'm not playing. No, I'm not playing no more. Do you understand me? I'm about to get upset. Excuse me, y'all. I might have to come back in a second. Let me hear you say one more negative thing. Killing, dead, graves, anything derogatory on that game, and it's gone. Don't look at me like that. This ain't about them. This is serious. Do you hear me? I'm sick of hearing it all goddamn day. Make a choice right now. You can either do what I'm telling you to do. I done already told you. Get in that shower. Stop playing with me, because I'm not playing. I'm not trying to embarrass you, and I apologize if I am, but I'm dead ass. If you can't be on that game and talk to people kindly and just play that game, it's over with. All that fussing and going back and forth all goddamn day, I'm not doing it. Do you understand me? Yeah, I'm sorry. Apologies. I've been telling him all goddamn day. I'm really getting irritated from it, and I really feel like I'm gonna have to come on back for this reading. Okay, y'all give me a second. Where was I at in the reading, y'all? Thank you. Okay, y'all, let me try to get back. Repetitive conversations. Oh, Lord. That be just getting me. I mean, all goddamn day, y'all. I be hearing that all damn day. Shoot. All right. Okay. Now, let me just see. We just going to jump back in. I feel like I clarified the beginning of the reading. So, let's see what comes out. Just what's going to come out for Virgo. Okay? What y'all got going on, Virgo. Now, Virgo, this lazy card is coming out, and I just seen this. Why did somebody get fired? They lazy. Somebody could oversleep, okay? Or somebody just, they don't care about their responsibilities, or they like whatever, somebody else could do it, okay? I feel like somebody, they very self-satisfying. They very for the moment here, Virgo. And this is what somebody else is seeing about somebody, okay? So somebody could be telling somebody, yeah, they live rent-free, I take care of them, and da-da-da-da-da, or they're this and they're that. And somebody could be looking at someone like, well, okay, well, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I'm seeing where they getting it from, or something to this extent here, okay? I feel like, somebody is very, I feel like somebody is self-gratifying, and they talking to somebody who's very intelligent, or somebody who's, they're very, they know how to read people, or they're very, very aware of, like, I'm hearing somebody could have, a degree in psychology, or they're just very aware of people's behavior, mannerisms. They listen to really what people are saying, what they're doing, how they're moving, how they're behaving, how they're acting here. So I feel like somebody is seeing that somebody here is, not, they don't have someone's best interest at heart here. It kind of seems like somebody is trying to, they're seeing somebody. It keeps giving me a story of a wife or a husband, or somebody like in an office situation here, okay, of like like a boss or a CEO that's like bragging to their friends or whatever. It doesn't really have to be the situation. This is just a scenario. And there's somebody in the office, like, that maybe that works up underneath this person, but they're single, or, they're seeing this wife come in, or this wife call, is my husband here? Where's my husband? Very distraught, or something like that, or, where's my mom? Where's my family? I feel like somebody kind of understands something a little bit differently here. Okay, so this person, they're not somebody easily swayed, easily, they're not a follower here. This is somebody here who sees things for themselves, and they make a decision on their own here. I think we talked about this in y'all last reading here, Virgo. So let's see what else is coming out here. Now, this could also be the reason why somebody is getting fired here. They could be staying out, having sex, and staying up all night. Very pleasure here. Very lazy. Then they want to sleep in all day, get their damn beauty rest and shit like that. After they done had this, these nights of rendezvous. Now they worried about their bills, or they're worried about this stability here. This don't necessarily have to be you, Virgo, but this could be this energy or whatever. Or this is what this person is telling you, or telling someone, yeah, I'm going to move out my person, and I'm going to move in this person. Okay, so I feel like this person here, they're actually very drawn to you, Virgo. Okay, or somebody's drawn to something here. Okay, I'm hearing, if that was my wife, I sure would be doing this. Or if that was my lover, I would be doing this. Or da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so I do see somebody is not a part of the crowd here. Okay, and there's another person here who follows the crowd. Okay, a lot of gaslighting, a lot of manipulation. For some of you guys, though, I will not lie to you. Somebody here is the bad guy in this situation. You need to say no, Virgo, because somebody could be venting to somebody here, or telling somebody all this shit, and they want to, use that to they benefit here. Okay, they like, yeah, they this and they that, and they like, yeah, let me go ahead and take that and copy that down to my notebook. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like somebody like that. They homeless. Oh, they ain't got no backbone. Oh, they easy. They sleep around. Ooh, cool. I like that type. Okay, yeah, somebody here, they like that type of shit, or this is what they look for. If somebody could be very sinister, okay, very strange, or they look for people that they find vulnerable, or people that they feel like, are in bad situations, people, multiple kids, or just having a hard time in life here, okay? So that they could have been very afraid to approach you at first here, but now that they were unsure what the approach was, but now that this person has gotten all this information from Dodo over here, or this hater, or whoever, we're going to clarify who's giving the information. I feel like they have, more confidence to come in with something. I'm also getting somebody's demeanor is very unbothered. There's something about them that you can't quite maybe put your finger on, but you can put your finger on. It's something about their energy that's a little bit unsure to you. Okay, so I'm hearing Unsteady in my head, that song by who sings that? I'm not sure who sings it. But it's about a mother and a father. I think something about parents have been significant, or children have been significant today as well. Okay? What is that song? Unsteady. I'm kind of hearing it, but I'm not getting it. But I know what it is. Oh, it's by Ambassadors. Okay? I think that's the name. So, I was being told something just a second ago. Let me clarify this energy though real quick, Virgo. What is all of this? Are you guys sticking to this? Do you guys understand what's going on here? What's up? Okay, so it says, your anger scares me when you drink. It's hard to talk to you when all you do is yell or overtalk me. Okay. So I can't read your mind here. And it says your arrogance turns me off. And here comes that parent card again. Okay, so this right here it's like somebody is trying to paint somebody out as, you know, very difficult to deal with. Somebody drinks a lot, they're very angry, they're very shy, they're very this, they're very quiet, very arrogant. Yeah, if these were our kids, I was getting at these were my kids, or this was my lover. This is what this person over here who's listening to all of this, this is what they're thinking here. For what reason, I don't know. So this person doesn't necessarily have to be on the bad side. Maybe they know that somebody's gaslighting, somebody's manipulating, somebody, you know, has put themselves on a pedestal. They put themselves first. They think they're, you know, they think they can get away with certain things here. Okay. So I feel like this is what's going on. But for some of you guys, this is this person who is just using this or listening to this as bait. And they coming in like, oh yeah, you look so nice. You're so sexy. You know, seeing you make my heart break and blah, blah, blah and all this shit. And then when it comes down to it, it's, okay, I don't want to be around you. I can't stand the smell of your house, or you smoke cigarettes, or you do this, or a bunch of bullshit here. Okay. So just be aware of that as well, Virgo. I feel like, you know, right now, keep your nookie in the nookie jar, okay? Be stingy with your cookie, Virgo. Or you're always stingy with your cookie anyway, but I feel like, you know, right now here, because, yeah, this is what I was getting. Somebody could try to come in and pull this stunt right here. I'm no longer interested, okay? So it just depends on where you guys are and who you're dealing with, the maturity level of the situation, where you are in your life, what you deal with and don't deal with. Okay, but some of y'all, this is involving your parents. Others of you guys, this is involving your lover, okay, or just co-workers or people or friends, whatever it may be here, Virgo. I feel like somebody is definitely, you know, definitely has tried to refuse you, okay, or deny you or whatever this is. And, brag about it. I just keep getting that, and it's going to the right ear. It's either right against you or not. Either way, it's fake. Definitely. 1 second, y'all. Let me get a ponytail over. Okay, so Virgo, I got a different little deck today. I still have to get used to it. But let's run through it real quick. Let's see what comes out for you guys for your spiritual message today. These are circles, so it's kind of hard. I got to get used to dealing with them, but it don't seem like it's, I wouldn't say, you know, the cards are made wrong here. I'm using the Archetypes guidebook by Kim Krantz here. That's the same person who made the Animal Spirit guidebook. So, anywho, Virgo, let's go ahead. This came out, it's a guape. I'm gonna leave it out for now, but we're gonna also see what comes out because I didn't ask the cards, Virgo. So Virgo, what's coming out? What's coming out for you guys today, Virg? Any spiritual message for Virgo today? But no, I was saying I wouldn't blame the cards. I think I just have to get used to them. They're not that bad at all. Let's just retry this though one last time. Sorry, y'all. So I'm not going to read everything that comes out, but I'm going to interpret them on my own here, Virgo. So we have the mother, first of all. Okay, we have the mother. We have the maiden. Okay, Virgo. We have the lover. And we have the siren. Okay, so first of all, a lot of feminine energy or a lot of love here, first and foremost, on the table here. But the mother and the maiden. At the bottom of the deck, we had the nectar here, right? So Virgo, something sweet. I also feel like this is about love. This is about passion. This is about body. This is about, you know, that opening, the woman's vagina, right? Okay, so your nectar. There's something about your nectar, Virgo. If you're the masculine in this situation, there's something about this woman's nectar here. Okay. So we also hear I have the siren here. So this takes me to a part of the book in the art of seduction. And it's one of the I don't know, I wouldn't say characters, but one of the what is the word? I guess one of the styles of seduction or whatever. Let me stop. Okay, the siren, basically. Okay, so you guys, learning session real quick. I have to get the book for you. Stay with me for those of you guys who like to learn. It's actually chapter 1, okay? Or in this one, rather. Okay, let's see. So it says the siren. A man is often secretly oppressed by the role he has to play, by always having to be responsible, in control, right, and rational. The siren is the ultimate male fantasy figure because she offers a total release from the limitations of his life. In her presence, which is always heightened and sexually charged, the male feels transported to a world of pure pleasure. She is dangerous, and in pursuing her energetically, the man can lose control over himself, something he yearns to do. The siren is a mirage. She lures men by cultivating a particular appearance and manner in a world where women are often too timid to project such image. Learn to take control of the male libido by embodying his fantasy. Okay, so it says keys to the character. The siren's seductive power is based on the ability to get a man to pursue her so obsessively that he loses control. The siren operates on a man's most basic instincts and emotions, and if she plays her role properly, she can transform any strong and responsible man into a childish slave. The siren is considered to be rare, mythical, a valuable prize which all men crave. So if you want to play the role of a siren, the most important thing to do is to distinguish yourself from other women. You must project a highly feminine and sexual presence that is both distracting and alluring By adopting this type of image, which most women lack the confidence to project, you will surely stand out from the crowd and monopolize the attention of all men around you. Your appearance must never be too vulgar, though. A highly sexual presence is very important, but what separates the siren from the whore is the touch of innocence and vulnerability. The mix of this the mix of this is very effective. It gives man the illusion that he is the protector, the father figure, although it is actually the siren who controls the dynamic. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that for this point right now, because what I'm getting is, Virgo, I think I told y'all in one reading that you guys are more seductive and than you may think, or manipulative than you may think. But I'm also getting in this reading, this entire thing, is that you don't realize how much people actually obsess with you. Maybe they know how to hide it better, Virgo. Okay, but they're very obsessed. Okay, so sometimes you can find yourself feeling obsessed and you don't even understand why. It's naturally because the energy is being reflected. They're obsessed with you. But Virgo, a lot of this starts with the mother. It starts with this wound inside of you, with this with JJ or whatever. Some of you guys, this is for you two masculines. When you say, why are you reading for the women? Sometimes you need to understand certain things about women. That way, it's not about a woman. Maybe you need to understand this from that from that standpoint, from that vertex or that content or whatever context, right? But for others of you guys. This could be something about your mother, if you are the masculine. Or this could be something about your baby mother, your daughter. This could also be the masculine side inside of you that you need to embrace or you have to understand, okay? Now, some of you guys, you could be confused about your sexual identity here, masculines or Virgos. I feel like there's a lot of Virgo here, masculines, that are openly gay or bisexual or undercover gay. I'm really getting that. So, and I'm not saying Virgo as the feminine, you're dealing with one, but I'm just saying that I am picking this energy up. But I feel like most of the Virgos that are gay, it's out in the open at this moment, okay? Let's see. I feel like also secrets. Virgos don't have secrets. Okay, that's one that's a leverage for you. Sometimes you wonder like why I feel like somebody's wondering why they are being put on the forefront here. You don't have secrets. I feel like you're being put on this pedestal. You're being put to be seen. I feel like forefront, to be seen going through bad things, good things, but it's all for a greater reason. It's all for purpose here. It's all because of destiny here. Okay, it's kind of like, when God is using us and he'll allow everybody to see us be, ran through, ran over, all this shit, and then boom, when you've broken through all of that and you've made something, you've created something that's, life-changing, then people can see that. When you're able to use your voice, they have more to believe in or more to understand. And not only for them, you also have more, empathy. You also have more understanding. You also have more experience to be able to relate to people, to get them to consume you or to consume what you're trying to put into the world, right? So I feel like you need to be very tender with the inside of you, or this inner childhood wound within you, right? But I also want to read from this card here, because we have the Judge at the bottom of the deck here. So judgment is definitely being made here. I feel like those who have been sweet, even though it seems like you're not, there's something going on here. But those who have been manipulative on their own accord, there's judgment for this, right? Especially for mothers, for wives and women at this time. I think last time I was talking about this with the men, okay, but this is coming in the reverse. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Am I still going? Or were we going? I didn't know I was on, my phone was dying, so hopefully we still rolling here. But those of you guys, especially for men, did I cut out for a second, you guys? Okay, we're going to keep it going. Those of you guys, I feel like this is coming in the reverse for men here. So I feel like, men seem to be, I won't say be dodging a bullet, but they're getting kissed. Kiss with Grace here. So this is more about the feminine energy of making some changes here, okay? The mirror effect as well, okay? Because, you know, as a woman, you do create the seed. You do create, you know, you do create life. So a lot of it starts with your own self-thought, self-identity, what you're projecting and what you're growing, even when it comes to your child, your lover here. And I know sometimes we don't want to look at that. Sometimes we're like, no, they not doing shit right. Fuck these men, da-da-da-da-da, this, that, and the other. But sometimes it takes a little bit diving more deeper, okay? Sometimes, and we've already talked about this, but and I'm not gonna keep going back over it, but I feel like at this point, women, or the feminine, divine feminine, you're holding a different care, a different responsibility, a different grace, a different title, a different, you know, purpose. Responsibility is to make some type of change. You can't really keep, you know, for so long, women have asked to be seen, asked to be heard, asked for these changes in life, and then, you know, we get to these places and, you know, we kind of step back from it. We kind of, okay, well, men are supposed to do this, or a man should, you know, whatever. I can't really, you know, I can't get it the way that I want to, because it's coming very fast, and there's a lot of you guys that won't like what I'm saying or agree with what I'm saying. There's few of you who will, but the energy is the same for me. It's the womb. It starts with you guys as the creator. So if you could honestly really, I was going on that point, women had been asking for change for so long, but now that it has gotten in our hands, everybody kind of like, okay, well, we just gonna have fun. We gonna city girl life it up. We're going to forget the responsibilities. I feel like this, we have to remember this, women, is that when we were fighting for those freedoms, for those rights, it wasn't because we didn't want we wanted to stop being mothers. We wanted to stop being women. It was that we just wanted to be equal in our household. Okay, we wanted the same opportunity as man. But I think we have to get back to that forefront, as this is our job as women. Yes, you don't have to stay at home and be a, you know, at home mom. You could still find, you know, hobbies and creativities at home, or you could still go get a job. But I feel like there's something here about women, the womb and the children, how you have to get back to actually raising them. And maybe this is a message for men too. You have to get women in that, put yourself in a position so that you can take care of your family, so that your woman can, because nurturing and raising children are so important. We have to understand one day our kids are going to grow up and they're going to be responsible for us. Not just for us, but this whole world, the society, right? And I'm guilty of it too, you know, especially single parents. It's hard, definitely hard too. But that's why even more so, when you are a single parent, if you coming across a good person, accept that person, whoever it is, that love, that help. If it's your parents, your friend, your sister, your neighbor, your lover, whoever, you know, don't deny yourself that help because you feel like you want to be too independent. Okay, you don't want to be controlled. If you don't want to be, you know, if you don't want to be in a union, in a real union, some of you guys say, I want to be in a relationship. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to understand there has to be order. Okay, and that doesn't mean order as in this is the leader of the house. No. Everybody knows there's a kingdom. In the kingdom, there's a king and a queen. We both are leaders. We both bring something accountable and credible to the table, right? But at the end of the day, there has to be a point where both leaders are able to come to compromise, are able to sit down and make decisions, not what's best for them, but best for the entirety of the situation. Sometimes kings and queens would stay in relationships for years, and even though they would be going through bullshit, or a king would have mistress and, you know, bastard child after bastard child, they stayed because they knew that if we broke this, if I left this person, it would break everything else up underneath it. You have to understand that in relationships, in order for a unison to work, no one can overpower the other. When you see your person falling, you can either pick them up or you leave them. You get what I'm saying? If you can't pick them up, you gotta go. And that's just the truth of the matter. But for some of you guys, you are in marriages or you have kids and families and things like that where you can't just pick up and leave. You can't just pick up and go. So you have to make conscious decisions and choices. Okay, what can I focus on as far as me and doing the best that I can to see the best in my person? You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we have so much trauma, especially when you give birth. I'm not just talking about emotional trauma. I'm talking about trauma, okay? And I feel like for women, it's a lot different when I'm getting in this situation because, you know, men, they experience going through the mother's womb, okay? So that trauma is there. But women, you experience it over and over. So it's kind of like, you know how they say, you know, certain things, if you don't know it, you can't miss it. Or if you know, let's say, I could have burnt my hand when I was 2 years old. And ever since, I've never burnt my hand or whatever again, right? I've never did it again. So when somebody else be like, oh, I just burned my hand, and I'm 20-something years old, and I'm like, damn, I know that shit probably hurt. That did happen to me when I was 2, but you can't really, you know, recall the memory enough to experience the emotion or the trauma behind it. Even though the trauma still may exist, even though the scars still may be there. You get what I'm saying? But there's something about when you can, like, let's say, you know, when you were 2 years old, your house got robbed and everybody in your house, you know, passed away and you were the only sole survivor. I'm just talking on some, you know, I'm just using scenarios, right? And then when you turn 20 years old and you don't remember that, you could have been raised in a loving home. You got adopted to, you know, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett and, you know, growing up and living your best life, okay? And then at 20-something years old, you move into your house and you got kids and a family, and all of a sudden intruders break into your house and, you know, you go into this mode. Let's say they break into your house or they didn't take nothing, nobody got hurt, but this all of a sudden this feeling, you get what I'm saying? It comes all the way back. And so somebody else, you could be handling the situation a lot harder than somebody else who hasn't, you know, really had to re-experience a trauma they couldn't remember. I hope this makes sense for you guys, what I'm getting here from these cards. Now, I'm also getting that it's about the birth and the giving birth, but it's also about being the wife and the mother. It's two really heavy responsibilities, right? So it's about finding balance in all of these things is what I'm getting, Virgo. But there's some things here that you really have to, I don't know what it is. I wish I could just break it down for you guys, but maybe this will because I almost forgot about this card. Thank you for the super chats. Appreciate that. Love you guys. Okay, so I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Agape. So I'm going to read it from the book. A lot of talking today, but you guys have time. Okay, so let's see. I pray you do. Let's see. Let's see if we can find this card. She doesn't have anything to tell you what pages anything gonna be on, so we just gonna have to figure it out. Bear with me. See, he back at it again. I was trying to warn him. It's about to be gone. Okay, so it says AGAP. I think that's Guape. It says devotion, unconditional love. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, woo, y'all hear that? What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would you change this approach? Such as the energy of Agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by sacred force that surrounds us and asks us for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, like healing balm to the modern soul. Its effects last a lifetime. The Guape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder climb ultimately lead you? And that is so crazy because last night, y'all, I was sitting listening to T.D. Jake's sermon, and he was talking about the same exact thing, okay? And I was like, I wanted to show the reading to you guys last night, Virgo, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna keep, doing that. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go do that. So if those of you guys want to tune in to the sermon next, y'all come back. We're gonna wrap it up at that because Virgo, I feel like it's pretty much at that, okay? If you guys want to do questions today, y'all know what to do. If you want to use the special today, y'all know what to do. Use my community page, okay? I may come back later on and do questions. I'm not sure, but I know for sure, I'm going to go ahead and play that sermon. And what was so crazy is that I didn't finish it last night. Or did I finish it? No, I was listening to one sermon, but that one that started that, I didn't finish. So I'm going to play that for you guys. Y'all come back. Thank you for the super chats if you want to hear it. Okay, love you guys. Be safe this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank y'all for y'all support, y'all patience, and dealing with me day in and day out. All my sides, all my life, my dogs, my kids, me, my crazy shenanigans, my loudness, my countryness, my singing, whatever the fuck it is. I love you guys. Have a beautiful